Ever felt like you were the odd one out? Like what you loved, what you believed in, was just cringe? Let me tell you a story about a guy named Noah. Noah was obsessed with his dad's old 90s camcorder. You know the type? Chunky, with those little tapes you had to rewind. While everyone else at school was flexing their brand new smartphones with 4K cameras and fancy filters, Noah was lugging around this ancient piece of tech. He loved the grainy, nostalgic look of the footage, but the jokes and weird looks started to get to him. "Dude, what is that? A museum piece?" someone would say. "Are you making a horror movie?" Another would laugh. Eventually, Noah got so tired of the mockery that he started leaving his camera at home. He tried to fit in, using his phone like everyone else, even though it felt wrong. He felt ashamed of the very thing that brought him joy. He just wanted to disappear into the crowd. One day, the school was buzzing with excitement. It was the annual school festival, a massive event filled with performances, games, and once-in-a-lifetime moments. Everyone, and I mean everyone, was recording. Phones were out, drones were flying, digital cameras were capturing every perfect high-definition smile. The school had even set up a central server to collect all the footage for a commemorative video. It was going to be an epic digital yearbook. But then, disaster struck. A massive, unprecedented system glitch, a digital plague. Everything was wiped. Every single video, every photo, every carefully curated moment stored on the school's server and on many of the students' devices, gone. Poof. Vanished into the digital ether. Panic set in. Tears were shed. All those memories, all those perfect shots were lost forever. The digital perfection they had all chased had turned into a digital black hole. Amidst the chaos and despair, Noah remembered something. Tucked away in his locker, forgotten and dusty, was his old camcorder. And in his backpack, he had a handful of analog tapes from the festival. He had been secretly filming, unable to resist capturing the moments his own way. Hesitantly, he pulled out the camera. A few people snickered, a reflex from the old days, but most were just silent, staring. He plugged the camera into a TV in the AV club room. As he pressed play, the screen flickered to life. There it was, grainy, imperfect, but real. The laughter, the performances, the candid moments between friends. It wasn't 4K, it wasn't filtered, but it was there. It was tangible. It was the only record left of their shared experience. Suddenly, Noah wasn't the cringe kid anymore. He was the hero. His outdated camera, the thing he was so ashamed of, became the savior of their collective memory. The analog tapes, once a source of mockery, were now priceless treasures. His useless camera became the heart of their school's story, the cornerstone of their memories. This story about Noah isn't just about an old camera, it's about something much deeper. How many times have you felt that way about your faith or your values? Maybe the world tells you that believing in God is outdated, that living by principles of kindness, forgiveness, and integrity is cringe in a world that values instant gratification and self-promotion. People might mock you, call you old-fashioned, or make you feel like you need to hide your beliefs just to fit in. It's so easy to feel ashamed, to want to put that part of yourself away in a locker and forget about it. But here's the beautiful truth. God has a habit of taking the very things the world rejects and making them the most important things of all. He takes what people call weak and makes it strong. He takes what people call foolish and makes it wise. The Bible tells us in 1 Peter 2:6, speaking of Jesus, "See, I lay a stone in Zion, a chosen and precious cornerstone, and the one who trusts in him will never be put to shame." That thing you're holding on to, your faith, your hope, your values, it might feel like an old, clunky camcorder in a world of sleek smartphones, but don't you dare be ashamed of it. Don't hide it away because of what others might think or say. Because one day, when all the world's flashy, perfect systems fail, when the digital promises of happiness turn up empty, that steadfast, outdated faith will be the one thing that remains. It will be the record of what truly matters. It will be your cornerstone. You will never ever be put to shame for trusting in him. So hold on to your camcorder, cherish it, use it. Because what the world calls cringe, God calls the cornerstone. Thanks so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.